Hello everyone, it's your one and only Mr. GCC. Thought I'd start this vlog off by quickly just letting you guys know a little bit of a rundown with my late uploads. So over the last month or so I've been having some problems with my laptop. I was giving some issues with the screen and everything like that, so I've managed to upgrade the laptop. It took a little bit of time with curries. It went away for 4 or 5 times. Basically, it took a month away from me. So without a laptop, I had no way to edit. I had nothing that I could do. So I was basically left powerless. It's been quite frustrating for me. Yeah, it's been interesting. But there's a lot to catch up on, so I want to be pumping out some more of my videos of what has been going on with my E30 and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna start this we're gonna start this off by going through my recent issue, which is my E30 constantly overheating. It's been a real pain. Basically, whenever I stopped anywhere, and the temperature would just keep going up, and I'm trying to figure it out. So right now what I'm going to look at doing is actually changing the fan clutch. So let's get to it, guys. $299 subscribers. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm one away from 300, so I'd really appreciate someone getting to subscribe to me and follow the channel. Be awesome. Honestly, I got so much ready for this year, so much already in the works. It's gonna be a busy year. So from looking for tests of what's wrong with the car, that ain't good. That's coming out from there. And also test the fan clutch. Just a newspaper. I will book or something. Stops fairly easily, but it stops easier when the car's hot. The car is at normal operating temperature now, so I'll show you guys what it's like. There you go, the temperature's actually gone up now. What I tried to do was I tried to actually bleed the vehicle. Hold on, I'll turn the car off. What I actually tried to do was bleed the system. I realized nothing's coming up through the bleed valve. So I looked around and I noticed the other part is leaking a lot of coolant. So I gotta get that checked, and I gotta get a new fan clutch put in. Awesome. Hello everyone of YouTube, and now it's time for me to start doing some work on the E30. I gotta change my fan clutch. I think it's on its way out because the car overheats only when I'm parked up, waiting in traffic. So I got a feeling that was what was on its way out. I've got a few other bits and bobs, like just there, a gasket for the valve cover, one of the O-rings for the gearbox coolant lines, that's leaking, and that could also be factored in towards the overheating. Got a new air filter, oil filter, and a new exhaust bush, just because I wanted a spare from what happened with the last one. I'm going to put it in the same spot just to keep it there and make sure that that's always going to be just a backup, basically. So I'm going to get started with that. Let's see how it goes. The fan clutch is basically just about there. It's connected to the fan blades, so I just need to try and get that changed. Need to see if I can get the right tools and everything for it now. Gotta look at changing my air filter, so I just gotta pop 1, 2, 3, I think. Is that it? Nope, there's a 4th one here. 4 off. Let's see if I got the right sized one. This one does look fairly old and battered. I'm gonna check it against the new one to make sure they are the same size. Yeah, it looks slightly bigger. Oh well, hold on. Could be me holding it in a weird way. Now it looks the same size, but there you go. That's how a new air filter looks. That's how a used one looks. So I don't know when that was last changed. It's bad of me that I haven't changed it yet either. Hopefully this will help the car breathe a little bit nicer. So let's just slot that one in there. Gonna be a bit more tighter fit. There we go. This is the new fan clutch. Let's see if I can get it out nice and easily. So it's just in here. Nice clean part. Trying to get the fan clutch off at the moment. It's basically just one nut that holds it all in place, but that nut is very hard to take off without the right tools. So as you can imagine, I am struggling because I don't have the right tools. So we're just gonna have to see how it goes for the time being. Remove that little bit of dirt there. So I've got it all set up now for me to try and loosen this. I'm trying to do it with my bare hands. Damn! That is hard work. Let's try putting on some Loctite for that, because that is stupidly hard. So I'm gonna try that now. Update, guys! My brother just came out and helped me crack this. I didn't have anything here to record with, and it was actually like a 2-second job. I held the actual pulley in place, and he just yanked on the thing. And he's a beefcake, so you know, worked well. And right now I'm just going to loosen up the fan clutch, get that out, and switch everything over, and then try putting it all back on and seeing if the car overheats. Should be interesting. I actually at the moment feel like as though it won't work. I feel like there's an air leak or something. I mean, a coolant leak somewhere, and that's what's causing the issue. So we're gonna see how it goes and take it from there. So only one way to find out. So that's how the fan clutch looks right now. I don't think that looks great, but again, I'm not the fan clutch expert, so I wouldn't know. But I know that that part right there is very important, and if that bit has loads of oil coming out and stuff like that, it means the clutch is gone. So I'm just gonna remove the fan clutch off the blade. The fan clutch is actually on now. Put the new one on. Didn't take too long. Just turn the car on. Just gonna let it tick over for a little while, just to see if it does overheat or not. So I'm just gonna literally wait for that now. Looks all okay. Hasn't come off, which is a good thing. Yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting around to see when it actually does, if it does overheat or not. So give it about 5 minutes. It's starting to creep up, which is good. Okay, so it's hit the magic halfway point, and let's see what happens in the next 5 minutes, if it starts heating up or not. Give it some revs. Staying in the middle? No way. Could it have actually been the fan clutch this whole time? And no, it wasn't the fan clutch then, as it has started to creep up. So back to the drawing board I go, figuring out what's wrong with it. So you can actually see how much of the coolant has dropped over down the floor. That's coming out from the little bolt just there that goes to the automatic transmission cooling. And this is slightly hot, I would say. It's not really hot. In fact, it's gotten hotter since I started like flowing around. You see that area is hot, this part isn't. The other side is cold. I need to double check. Yeah, that's fairly cold. So I need to double check which side is meant to be how hot, at what points. And when I did turn the car off, I did notice a little bit of like hissing kind of style noise coming. So it was almost like there was like an air escaping from the coolant system. Could be the bolt thing over there. One way to find out, I'm just contemplating on, do I try and fix the fuel, water pump and thermostat while I have all the coolant out, or do I just leave that as it is? I'm thinking it might be best to change them. You guys let me know.